Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can protect your door sill really quickly just with a 3M film. I'm going to be using my 2023 Honda CR-V, and let's go ahead and get right to it. Now, fortunately, I already put some scratches on this area where we're going to be protecting. I'm glad they're not really deep, but it's too late now to do anything. I'm not going to be re-waxing and waxing and polishing. I'm just going to cover up to protect for more deep scratches. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is just simply clean it. I'm going to be using the Windex without ammonia, so it's ammonia free. You can just use it soapy water, but just make sure you clean all kind of grease, all the dirt, everything. Be careful not to do more scratches with the sand that could be possibly stuck in this area. Now this film is 4-inch wide, which is perfectly going to cover the top portion and even the side portion right here about 1 inch. Just so in case you hit it with the side of your shoes, you're not going to start scratching this side too. This is very important. If you want to get 6-inch and make the film go all the way down about like right here, then it's up to you. This roll comes in 84-inch, which is just enough to cover the front, both front side and the rear. I'm going to be covering and using only 19-inch of the film. This is just enough for you to cover this area where you usually hit with your shoes. And why 19-inch, not less or more, is because the frame goes up here and up on this side. So if you try to lay the film here, you would actually have to stretch it and it will not going to lay properly. You might going to have an issue with bubbling here, and it might not going to stick in this area and eventually start to peeling off. Okay, so now you're ready to install the film, and this is how it's going to look. You can move side to side how you want it. You can make it a little bit long, but then you might have an issue with the bubbling, and you would have to stretch the film. You will have to use a fan, and you might end up failing because you might can actually overheat the film itself. So the easiest way just to cover the general area where you can actually going to be hitting your door with the shoes, and trust me, it's so clear is you will not be able even to notice this. Okay, so you need just the soapy water inside of the spray can. I just have baby soap, just like 2 drops for this entire can, making sure it's really good mixed in there, and that's it. You just spray this really good. Make sure the key to this is to make it super wet. Now you will need a squeegee like this. You can use something else, maybe a bigger size. You can use plastic card, credit card. Just make sure it's really soft. This is the key. It have to be soft. You cannot use anything hard on this type of film. Now let's go ahead and peel our film. Just like that. Make sure your hands are clean. Obviously, you can go ahead and stick that film right on it. Continue peeling. Just like that. And now, since you have a water on it and it's soapy, you can move this film around the way how you want it. Place it exactly how you want your film to be, and start squeezing your film, squeezing your liquid out of this film. So this is where I'm going to have it installed, probably in this location closer to the end because this is where your shoes coming in. So I really not worry about this area at all. And I kind of want to slide the film under this rubber seal, because if you leave it around like this, all the dirt will be start to collecting in this area. So I kind of want to slide my film under this rubber seal and start squeezing it little bit by little bit. Trying to get rid of all the bubbles. Make sure you squeeze all the water right from the turns of your body, right where the metal turns and bend. Make sure you get all the water out of those locations first and squeeze that out, just like that. And then work your way side to side, just like that. Also, make sure you're not running your squeegee on dry film, so it's very important. Also wet your film on the top of it, because that way you can actually damage the film if it's going to be too dry, and you can pull the film as well, which is not good. You can damage it that way as well. Don't forget, you can use your fingers as well to squeeze all that out. This is actually the best way to get into this edge on the corner, just to squeeze in all the liquid with air out of there. Now, just last clean, we're gonna wipe it with microfiber cloth right here, microfiber rag. And this is it. Now your side is protected, and look, you cannot even see where you have the film on the paint. Like, it's actually I'm gonna point it, so like right there, but from the far distance you cannot even tell the film is there. This is the reason I want this film. I did not want to buy the covers that cost like $70, just the stickers with the CRV logo. And I did not want anything there actually to pop. I just want something clear, just to have the beauty of the paint showing, and that's it. So this is the perfect way to protect your door seal. Now, my personal recommendation, honestly, on this particular vehicle, on this setup, I should have go a little bit deeper right here. Probably 1 inch would be good enough. So I should have get like maybe 5 inch, but it's all right. I might redo it. It's very easy to peel off if something going to happen. If you damage it, it's easy to peel off, and as you saw, it's very easy to install it. Looks really nice, and now your paint is going to be protected. Now I'm going to do the same exactly way on my passenger side, and we're going to cover as well the rear side. The film is going to be plenty. The film, and honestly, I don't really have anybody who sits in the back, so I don't really need it, but since I have the film, I'm gonna go ahead and place the film on the rear as well. Now, this is my test piece that I installed a couple of hours ago, and let's see how easy it's actually going to peel off. I just wanted to see how it's going to look, and as you see, it looks really well. So let me see how easy it's to peel off this seal, and honestly it kind of like a screen protector or on your phone. It's a little bit sticky. I can definitely tell the stickiness of this is much stronger than on your screen, but it peels off right away. Look at that. And it is really tough too. And here we go. Our paint feels just fine. And now I'm going to install the whole piece. Guys, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for watching.